Hello, and welcome back to A Four-Born Life. I'm Marie. I'm a gardener, treasure hunter, book lover, artist, and runner. Welcome to my channel. Hello, and welcome back to another day of A Four-Born Life. I'm Marie. And just wanted to show you, I call this my grandchildren's room. We just had them for the week and now we've taken them back home. I'll put a little clip right here.
Say good morning.
Of them. They stayed with us for the whole week. It's been a long time since I've had so many little kids. And it was very challenging, and I wonder how did I do it with 4 of my own children, but of course it's different when you have a routine and you have a set plan. So right now I'm just taking the sheets off of the twin beds that we have. These were actually our daughter's twin beds. They're French mahogany twin beds. We purchased them at the antique auction when we first, like I said, I've always said in my videos, when we first got married, we realized that we was buying pressboard and we were like, no, let's get some real furniture. And we started going to the antique auction and we purchased both of these beds. They were $150 a piece from the antique auction. And so we've had them ever since our children were little, and they're still in good condition. I'm going to show you. I have 2 different ways of fixing up the room. I use these green comforters and this quilted coverlet. I forgot what you call them, but anyway, it was one long piece, and I took and I cut it in half. And I made it into 2, so it could be like the little covers that go on the foot of the bed. I'm going to put the rest of the pillows up there, and then I'll talk some more about this room, what's in this room, and what I want to upgrade. Find the sheets that cover. Oh no, I already got the one for that one. So my youngest daughter was really into cheetah print, so I have a lot of cheetah print sheets twin sheets that I still use. This one was like the last one, of course, at home, and so we had cheetah sheets for her. That's the pillowcase, and then of course I'm not going to leave it cheetah. I'm going to put this back on here. So this will go here, and this one. I'm gonna be showing because I have those on there. So this pillow I found at the Goodwill, and look, I found that little curtain valance at a different time, but they do coordinate together. And it doesn't say who it's by. But I just thought that was so pretty. And of course, then this pillow. And you know, like I said, always if you go to thrift stores, look for the pillowcases with the zipper on it, because it's usually a good quality. And this one was actually from Pure One Imports, and I found it at the Goodwill, and I just love that. I love that color. So I have a theme in this room, and it is giraffes. So I'm gonna take this down now. So I'm gonna put my giraffe there. Maybe I should turn it like that. Oh no. I thought I left one of my granddaughter's blankets, so well, I just have to take it back next time. I love this lion. He's so comfy. He sits in on the bed. I haven't found the perfect rug for in here yet, but I found these little Parisian rug little squares. I have 3 of them, one I have in my husband's office, so I just use them here in the center until I find the perfect rug to go in this room. So you don't always have to be in a rush to go buy something, you know. Wait for that moment. It's gonna come, one day it's gonna come across you and you're gonna find that perfect item and you'll be like, that's what I needed. Because I actually would prefer to have hardwood floors in here, but you know, one thing at a time, because when we first bought this house, the hallway had carpet in it and now it's hardwood floors. The dining room had carpet in it and now it has hardwood floors. So we just have to work our way through the house. So at the foot of the bed, we have 2 chests. Okay, so this is an ugly old military chest that my husband wanted to keep. And well, it's not exactly my favorite thing, you know. My husband had found, I guess it was like a display cover from UGG, and it was just like one long piece. And so I took this and I cut it and I sewed it and I made it into a cover for this trunk. So it's a nice coverlet. The military footlocker is what it's actually called. And so it blends in with the room. This was my oldest daughter's toy chest that was at the foot of her bed when we only had one child. And I still have it after 41 years later. It's still here. And I also have a cover for it also. So on this chest, I have this, I found this embroidered piece at a thrift shop, and it wasn't finished. And so I did the filet crochet all around the edge, and I taught myself how to do filet crochet. So if you can crochet, you can do filet crochet, because it looks like it's real intricate. But it's actually because of the thread that you're using, and it just looks like it's more delicate. That's all it is. So I filet crochet all around the edges of this embroidered piece. And I have, this was just when my youngest daughter was in college. I had made her like a coverlet, and well, I kept the fabric afterwards, and so I made a cover for this other chest. So that's what that is on this chest. So I have, like I said, I like having like the giraffe theme. So I have a giraffe here. This is a wooden giraffe. And then I have this little fun giraffe. If you push the button up underneath it, it collapses down, see? So that's funny, and then it pops back up. And I have some old black and white photos. I want to put some more. I need to put my husband's mother and father in this picture because I want, when my grandchildren come, I want them to know who their great-grandparents were. So, because they never met them. And then I have some toys up underneath here. And I love the Children's Book of Virtues. I love to read stories out of that. And this little glass greenhouse I purchased for $10 at an estate sale, and the original price on it was like $239. I think it was from Ballard's or something like that, but yeah. And I just have books in it and a picture of my daughters. I have this wonderful figurine. It's called Women in a Way, and it's a mom and she's with her child. And I just love this, you know. I just think it's really pretty. So it sits in there. I'm sure you have probably seen this little girl on a painting. It's an African-American painting of this little young lady here. The lighting is not very good. But, you know, she's coming to bring, it's called Pretty Eyes. And she is on a painting, and I saw this and I recognized the painting and I picked it up. It was at Goodwill. Of course, she's getting ready to give her mom some flowers. So I just thought that. And I have a collection of little books, some of the classics, and they're real small. And it came in with this brass book holder for this collection of books, and I purchased that at an estate sale. So it's like some of the classics like Oliver Twist, Wuthering Heights, Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations, Jane Eyre. It's just a collection of the little books. You know, you can put them in your pocket and they're classics. And so that is what I have over here in this corner. Okay, so this is the winter look for my grandchildren's room. I'm using the green comforters with these quilted satin green coverlets at the foot of the bed. And my pillows and everything are green. I have this wonderful pineapple green lamp that I purchased from Goodwill. It was $14.99. It is ginormous, but I love it. And this is a silk shade. I purchased a silk shade at a different time. But yes, I just love this. And it's super heavy. And it's just ginormous. Lamps used to be really huge a long time ago. And so when I saw that, I had to buy it. I have this cute little elephant here. It's an elephant cup. And I collect these little like vintage like pill cases and these little vintage like pill cases and makeup little cases. And I just love these. They're vintage, and so they were like little vintage makeup cases. So I like to keep those there. And of course I keep some books for my grandchildren. This little cabinet my husband got at an estate sale for $15. I don't keep anything in it. It's just empty. I don't know. I just feel like because it's a guest room, you should not have all the drawers filled with stuff. Okay, so, and then I have this cute little knitted elephant. He is just so adorable. I just love this. So that sits in here. This is actually a ornament because it has books and coffee and stuff, and I just love it. But I just sit it in here because I just like it. And then I have this cute little squirrel because when I was a cheerleader, they used to call me Squirrel. I still got the tag on it. I don't know why, but it just sits there. And the day Jimmy's Boy Ate the Wash is a hilarious book that used to be for my grandchildren. So these are all of the wonderful pillows I have, and yes, it has down in it. Thrifted. Only thing that is not thrifted in here are my comforters. Everything else you see is thrifted, estate sale, Goodwill. I have my little menagerie of things here. I save, sometimes I find butterflies outside that are dead. And so I put them in my little glass, I keep it in my little glass case. And so when my grandchildren came, I moved it. I have this Winnie the Pooh picture. I had purchased a vintage book, and I was going to take all the vintage pictures out and put it in here. But I found this at Goodwill, so I didn't have to do that. Like I said, I collect bunny rabbits. So I have all these cute little bunny rabbits. You might remember this little lady here from an estate sale that I purchased her from. And I love these bookends. Well, these were not thrifted. Hey Diddle Diddle, The Cat and the Fiddle. And I have it with the Spiderwick Chronicle books. And this is a cast iron dog. You might have seen it at from one of the estate sales that I've purchased. And I have a collection of little clocks. And this is a nightlight, but my granddaughter hates it. She says it leaves a reflection or a shadow. And so I can't have it on whenever she's here. Of course, you saw this bed. The pillows are thrifted, and the coverlet and the window sham. So I forgot to talk about my mirror. This wonderful mirror came from the thrift store for $15. You know, that's low end, and then we have high end. This wonderful dresser here came from an estate sale. It pulls out and it can turn into a desk. And it was quite a pretty good penny, more than I normally would pay for a piece, but I did pay $500 for this piece. For our guest room, I do not like putting anything in the drawers. I don't know, that's just me. I just think you should leave the drawers empty, you know, because if you do have guests come over and they want to put their stuff in the drawer, you know, it's like a hotel. So I don't put anything, if it's a guest room, I don't like to have my stuff in the drawers. For my closet, however, I do have some of my clothes up in the top, but I have no clothes in here. I just have like some of my spring and summer sweaters I like to switch out, and it's just in the top, but it's still plenty of room in the closet, as you can see. I'll pull back for guests to hang up their stuff. It took me a while to get to that point in my life where I didn't have. And then this is the bookcase that I want to upgrade. Okay, so it has a picture of my mom and dad. It has a picture of my husband and I. One Valentine's year, I had my hair out. And I have another giraffe. And here's a picture of my younger grandchildren. They're a little bit older now. And then these are my older grandchildren. This is when they were little kids. And so I still have various toys from my children. Blue's Clues. We got Buzz Lightyear. We have blocks. The Fisher Price that my first daughter had. So we bought this when she was a toddler. And we still have it. And I like to collect these wooden purses. And so I think they were locally made. And I have another one up here. And I have another one somewhere else. But I like to collect those. And then this big thing here is full of Legos. And of course we got like Teletubby and just some other stuff that I have collect backgammon. I used to love to play backgammon when I was a teenager, living upstate. But this is the bookcase that I would love to upgrade. So if you go back and look at my Brandon, Mississippi antique tour, and I saw the bookcases and I was like, oh, that's the bookcase I wanted. This is what I want to upgrade. And so this is the grandchildren's bedroom for the winter time. And I'll give you a brief glance of the summer look. And when summer, I'll give you a brief look of the summer look. When spring comes, I'm going to switch it out and I'm going to show you what it looks like for the spring and the summer. And it's just a lovely room. And it reminds me of a book. I'm going to show you some of the pages when I when I had my own children when they were younger, I used to always look in this book, and it always inspired me. I have my grandchildren and they get to come to the grandchildren's room. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Thank you for watching.